Hello YouTube, Freddy Cardona here. Welcome back to another video. This is the very first video in a series. We're going to replay the 2025 Yankee season. Now, full disclosure, I am a Mets fan, and I do have a Mets simulated game already in progress. And what I want to do is I am interested in trying to see what we can do with the Yankees. So we're going to start a new game, and we're going to do a new standard game. And this is going to be the New York Yankees What If alternate season. Now I'm curious to see, we're going to just do the Major League Baseball, and I'm curious to see how they do in this PC sim. And the way I play this game is I may do trades and roster moves. No, let me rephrase that. I will probably do trades, but I'm going to let my coaches do all of the substitutions, all of the strategy within the game. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do the Yankees. Now, we're going to start as if it's the very first game of the season. We're actually going to start it as the very first game of the season. Let me make that a big screen. So the game is going to load. Now, I'm not an expert on this game. I just know the basics. And I don't know if you saw the video where I used all real player photos. If you're interested in finding out how I did that, check out the very first video. This is a brand new channel, by the way. You're in on the ground floor. This is just my second video on this channel. As we're waiting for all the information to load, if you are a out of the park baseball expert, feel free to comment. People may have questions as to how to do certain things, how to play, how to set other things up. And if you're an expert in this game, you'll be helping out immensely because I only know the absolute basics. So I'm going to put cannot be fired for this particular sim. And I am going to pick the Yankees. Where are you, Yanks? There we are. New York Yankees. All right. We are now the Yankees. We're going to start the game. So most games will not be as long as this one because we're setting up the simulation. All right. This is the manager's office. Let's review the staff vacancies. No thanks. What I'm going to do is I'm going to allow the AI. Okay. No coaches have been given extensions. Okay. No worries. Let's finish today. As you can see up here, it is March 15th, 2025, March 16th. We're just going to continue until the very first game. Review scouting. So all this stuff here, I don't really mess with any of this. I just go right to the game. I let the AI set up the entire roster. In this particular situation, the AI would be my coach. Welcome to the new season. I hope that the off-season has treated you well. This is also a reminder that you should be able to achieve a winning season playing better than 500. Good luck, Hal Steinbrenner. Okay, eagerly anticipating the arrival of opening day. Review the roster. So in here, I'm going to just do actions and let my coach set up the entire organization. That's what we pay them for. Yes. And here you have all of your players. As you can see, I have the actual player photos. I did all of the Yankees and I did some of the Brewers. I didn't finish putting those photos in. I should have them in there probably, hopefully by the time the next game comes around. So we're going to finish today. Today's the 18th. Sorry this is taking so long. Important message. The season is about to start. It's time to publish the BNN's top 100 prospect list. Finish today. It's March 20. Finish today, March 21st. Finish today. Time really does fly, doesn't it? Finish today. Let me see. The next game is going to be against a right-handed pitcher finished today. So one of the reasons I wanted to start this sim is when I look at out of the park baseball content on YouTube, I don't see many YouTubers who are actually playing the game in play-by-play mode. Finished today. So I said to myself, just do your own finish today. All right. We're getting close to opening day, and this is a play game versus the Brewers. So we're going to play the game versus the Brewers. See, I got all the Yankee players there, at least the ones that are on the Major League roster. I still got to put all these folks in here. I started the Brewers, but I did want to get the game underway. So I can set the Yankees control if I wanted to do everything like warming up the pitcher, and I feel like that takes a very long time. I don't think it'll be suitable for a YouTube video. So, Brad Ausmus is my offensive strategist. Is that Luis Rojas? Let me see. I can't tell. Is that Luis Rojas? No, I don't know. Anyway, we're going to start the game. Let me make sure the volume is not too loud on the game. As you can see, you got Christian Yelich at the plate. And the pitcher is going to be Max Fried. And you see on the Jumbotron there. So we are at Yankee Stadium. So if you're a Yankees fan, you can comment down below. I never really had a hatred to the Yankees when I was growing up. These two teams never played each other. So there wasn't a rivalry. I never grew up with this rivalry that I hear so much about today. All right, enough talking. Let's start the game. Max Fried is going to pitch to Christian Yelich. And that's a base hit. Max Fried is a starting pitcher. Here's Christian Yelich to lead off the first for Milwaukee, and he hits a single. All right, Max, come on, man. Represent New York here. Joey Ortiz, we're going to be putting his picture in there soon. There's a pop-up to center, and that is caught. One man out, one man on. I am not a good play-by-play guy, by the way. So we got Contreras. And he's stealing the base. And why didn't he throw the ball? What happened? Maybe it was in the dirt or something. Who knows? Ground ball. Picked up by the shortstop. 2 men away. That was Volpe, by the way. He's not on the team anymore. I think did they DFA'd him? He really didn't play very well. I have heard that they rushed him. They didn't use him correctly. But anyway, you got Dominguez in left, Grisham center, Judge in right, Goldschmidt first base, Chisholm second base, Volpe shortstop, Cabrera third base, and Wells is the catcher. Swing and a miss to rock him out. 2 men away. Oh no, that was three outs. See, told you I wasn't that good. All right, Volpe, let's see what you can do, man. You get a second chance here to make your mark. He struck out. Next up is Dominguez. I think he's not on the team either. He got hit. Did he? Yep. Uh-oh. All right, we're playing some beanball over here. Right, Bellinger. So if you're a Yankee fan, you'll notice that some of these players are already not on the team. This is the roster that's in the game as of the beginning of the season. And we've got Aaron Judge. All right, hopefully we can see some home runs in this sim from the Judge. Swing and a miss, struck him out. No score. Mitchell to the plate. Swing and a miss. No, that was a call strike. That was a caught looking. And that was a walk. It's always funny to me how the players walk in this sim. Right? We've got Cabbage. Now we've got Rice Terang. There's 2 men away. Ground ball. And that's the side. No runs. Paul Goldschmidt. Here's Goldie. Swing and a miss. You've got Austin Wells with the stash. He walks. And we got Jazz Chisholm. Jazzy J. Still at first base is Chisholm. And he walks. 2 men on, 2 men out for Grisham. All right, Trent. And he walks. All right, Volpe, this is your chance, buddy. Let's go, make him proud. He struck out. That's 2 strikeouts for Volpe. All right, the Yankees threaten but do not score. All right, Oliver Dunn. Can't wait to get their pictures up there. I may not do all the pictures for all the players in the league because it does take a lot of work. I might just keep the Yankees since that's the sim we're playing with. All right, Freed. Let's go. Do the pinstripes proud, buddy. That's a base hit. Nope. Is that a double play? Nope. It was too high. At least I got one. We've got Ortiz. Two men away. Contreras. Oh, he lobbed that over there. Come on, Wells. You could do better than that. Ground ball to Vogt. And that retires this high. All right, Dominguez. Jason Dominguez. Bellinger. And that's a base hit. If you play this game, let me know in the comments. Aaron Judge. Come on, Judge. All rise. And Judge walks. Runners on first and second. 1 man away. And Goldsmith. Milwaukee with 2 hits. New York with 1. Is that going to drop in? That drops in. That's a base hit. A run will score. That was a double. And the Yankees are on the board. The very first run in this simulation. The fans are going wild. Got Wells up to the plate. 1 man away. Runners on second and third. That's far enough to score a run, I believe. Yep. It's now 2-0 in Jazz Chisholm Jr. All right, JC Jr. And he walks, making the pitcher up his pitch count. Cabrera to the plate. He strikes out. 2 men away. Actually, that was the 3rd out. See, told you. I'm not going to get any phone calls from a Major League Baseball team to do their play-by-play anytime soon. All right, Churio up to the plate. Fly ball to center, and it hits the wall. That's going to be at least a double. Garrett Mitchell. 1 man away. And that drops in. It's now 2-1. You hear the boos in the crowd. Freed's been pitching okay up to now. Strike 3. Terang. Strike 3. And Grisham coming up to the plate for the Yankees. And Volpe up, third time up. I'm kind of rooting for Volpe to do well in this sim. That's a pop-up into the infield. 2 men away. Dominguez. And that retires the side. 2-1 Yankees. Here's Oliver Dunn. 1 man away. Christian Yelich. 2 men away. And Ortiz. Joey. Fried with a good inning. 2-1 Yanks. Cody Bellinger up to the plate. That's a pop-up to shortstop. 1 away. Here comes the judge. Deep fly ball, but playable. 2 men away. And here's Goldie, who had that double. And he smacks another one. So Goldschmidt came to play today. He showed up. Austin Wells with a runner on second and 2 men away. And that retires the side after 5, 2-1 Yankees. Contreras up to the plate. William Contreras. That's a base hit. Jackson Chourio. 1 man away. Jairo Munoz, 2 men away. Reese Hoskins. And Fried's not doing too bad, actually. Having a good game so far. He only allowed 1 run. Jazz Chisholm. That's a ground ball, 1 man away. Let's see, where is the... here we go. Wild though. See, over here you have what he's done today. Up here is what he's done through the year, for year to date. All right, let's go. I don't want to make this too long. Cabrera rounded to first. 2 men away. And Trent Grisham strikes him out. All right. After 6, 2-1 Yankees. This is actually kind of a pitcher's duel. Cabbage. Trey Cabbage to the plate. Popped up to center. 1 man away. Oliver Dunn. And Christian Yelich. Moving right along, we've got Volpe for his first try. Today he is... oh wait, over here. He's 0 for 3 so far today. And he strikes out. Dominguez. Maybe later in the season I'll try to see if I can trade him. See what I can get for him. Bellinger. And Joey Ortiz to the plate. 7 innings in the books. What I like about this game is obviously the Jumbotron. You've got the live score right here also. I think that's pretty cool. That's new for this year, the Jumbotron. All right, Contreras. That's a base hit. You hear the boos from the crowd. Oh, Luke Weaver's up down here with his Atlanta hat on. I may have to update that. All right, Chourio to the plate. And he walks. They're threatening a little bit in this inning. This is the top of the 8th. Weaver trying to get out of the inning. And that's a dive. Great play. Let's watch that again. Is it here? Where is it? Options. Here it is. Play-by-play. Okay, we've got Hoskins. There's 2 men away, nobody on. That retires the side. Aaron Judge coming to the plate. He's 0 for 2 today. But wait, yeah, he's 0 for 2. Ground ball to third. Come on, drop it. Nope. Goldschmidt. Goldschmidt walks. His on-base percentage is going to crawl up there if he keeps that up. Austin Wells. Ground ball to second, and it's a double play. That retires the side. You got Devin Williams coming in to pitch for the Yankees to Trey Cabbage. He's going to try to close it out here in the 9th. Swing and a miss. 1 man away. Swing and a miss, 2 men away. And that's a walk. And that's the game. The New York Yankees have won their home opener here in 2025, 2-1. Magnificent game pitched by both sides, but someone had to lose. All right, guys, let's see. So this gives you the recap. The New York Yankees satisfied the home crowd at Yankee Stadium, treating them to a season-opening win 2-1 over the Milwaukee Brewers. Starting pitcher Max Fried was the standout performer for New York. Devin Williams earned his first save after closing out the game. The Yankees got a big at-bat from first baseman Paul Goldschmidt for the game. Goldschmidt went 2 for 3 with 2 doubles and a walk. In the bottom of the third, with runners on at first and second, he stroked a run-scoring double, his second double of the season, gave New York a 1-0 lead. I found a nice groove out there, said Fried. All right, leave the game. Finish today. So it's March 31, April 1. We're going to be playing Arizona. It's March 29th. Sorry, this is their schedule. All right, guys, let's see. Before we go, let's go to Major League Baseball standings so you can see the standings. You got the AL East. Tampa Bay Rays 1, Red Sox 1, Blue Jays 1. Let's see what my Mets did over there on the National League. Did they even play yet? Oh, they're 1-1 already. They're in 5th place. No, 1, 2, 3. They're in 4th place. Marlins and the Braves are up there. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me on this video. We'll see you on the next video.